Hey YouTube, Swbfstevo here. Yeah, sorry I haven't done a video in a while. Yeah, I didn't have anything to put up, plus I've been busy, school and stuff again, plus I was kind of wanted to put up my deck list, but I wanted to wait till I had all the cards, so just today I got, cards I needed to finish the deck to put up for you guys. Before I get started, I got a few shout-outs. Technically one shout out, but it's to Stun Gadget. He's somebody from my locals, and he's currently holding a contest right now. He's giving away a free monster binder once he reaches 100 subs. So, in the description or somewhere, I don't know, description or somewhere around here, I'll put in a link for you to check him out. So subscribe to him. And also, tomorrow being Friday, I've got a local, so I'll be testing this deck out, and we'll also be finishing my side deck. And then Saturday, I'm planning on going to my regionals, which is in Omaha, Nebraska. So, yep, looking forward to that. And then I'm just gonna show you the main deck today, because I'm not sure on the side deck, and I don't really want to put the side deck up quite yet until after a little more testing or I finish it, because I don't know if it's built the way I want it right now. And yeah, so I'll probably put up my deck list again after regs or something with the full list, or any edits and stuff, plus along with a report. Same with locals probably, because I'm bored during the weekends. So yeah, let's start with the deck list. So yeah, start off with one Hoplimus. Just good. So many decks out right now, like Blackwings and Gemini. It's really good against. Two Laquari, staple beat stick of the deck. Bestiari, make sure Gyzarus plays, Prisma plays, etc. And it'll pop your spells and traps. Murmillo, monster destruction. Retiari, remove stuff, especially those annoying Stardusts. To a quest, bring back your Chariots, any other Glad cards for extra hand advantage and stuff. Good +1. 2 Darius. I'm running 2 Prisma, so you should run the same amount of Dariuses as you do Prismas. And I mean, yeah. Oh, really quickly, I am not running Secutor because I don't really like it right now. One being Effect Veiler plus Book of Moons, and I just don't like bringing out Secutor with the high probability that it'll fail. Because, I mean, you may say, why run Prisma then? But Prisma you can still work with, because he's 1700 and it's got better stats and an effect that you can use for the next turn. Secutor, you can't reuse the effect unless you Tigers or something again, and it's a really bad stats. Okay, now 3 Test Tiger. I typically ran 2 like past formats, but I'm running Prisma, so I like 3 now. 2 Prisma, make your Gyzarus plays, just good. 1 Stratos. I'm not running Rhoda, I'm running Stratos, and you may think that's actually kind of weird, but I run the Stratos for the as a beater and for the +1. That's the main reason. So yeah. Plus, I mean, I can bring him out turn 1 and bait out a bottomless, so it's still a +1 if I have nothing in my hand, 2 Cyber Dragon. Great beater out to bottomless or Solemn Warning and stuff if they can't afford to get allow you to get a monster on the field. Plus, great versus Machina and the Rise of Geminis and stuff like that. 1 Proving Ground. I mean, I kind of wanted to run another monster, but, I just couldn't think of another GB to run, and I didn't want to run Secutor or Samnite, so I'm running the Proving Ground instead. And it's been testing really well because, I mean, it's another Gyzarus possibility. 1 Cold Wave, staple. Shrunade. This is not great with your Gyzarus plays, but it's just good for power plays and stuff, so it's still good to run. 2 MSTs. Lots of people have dropped MST from the main board and put it in the sideboard, but I just think like, I mean, they may be setting lots of back rows, but it's a good 1-for-1, and it's one less possibility they have to stop you. Especially even if you do hit that good card, or even if you don't, it's one less. It's one less option that they have. So that's why I really like this. And I mean, plus it's a good card. It's an easy card to side out, because one of the biggest problems I have as a player is siding in and out, or I mean siding out enough cards for what I want to side in. So that's also why it's good. Monster Reborn, just staple. Monster Reborn. Same with Dark Hole, awesome. 3 books, another staple. Great to get around skill drain plays, and great to stop synchros and affect stuff before it goes off, and to stop bottomless. 2 enemy controllers. A lot of people put this in the sideboard too, but I like it because I mean, pretty much it's another Book of Moon, and I mean, if I open with this and a Book of Moon, I can just use this to stop an attack. And I mean, it's also great for when you're losing, and then you contribute to get their monster, and then possibly go for a game or pull off an effect with it. So that's why I really like that. Plus this is another card to possibly side out. But I like this in most of my matchups overall. I really do. 2 War Chariot, side the 3rd, because of Blackwings and Geminis. And when I had it at 3, it was just dead draw, and I opened with 2, and I didn't like it, so I just side the 3rd. 2 Prison. I was running 3 like really early in the format, but I needed room and stuff. Plus, it's just not as good, I don't think, especially with Trapstun and that kind of thing. 3 Trapstun. I'm not running 7 tools. I'm considering it, but I'm just gonna see how Trapstun goes at regs and locals. Because I mean, you can do this during your standby phase to stop those solemns or warnings they can play, and you may think it's like, oh, they could play Book of Moon, but that's why you gotta play smart. So yeah, that's why I run 3. And I mean, this is really never a dead draw, because I mean, even if you draw 2, I mean, you set both, and that way you can use one right away to get some kind of a hold, instead of waiting to use the one that you get just to make a power play with Geyseris or something like that. What's my time? 7. Okay. I hope you guys can see this. So 2 bottomless, just staple, of course. Solemn Judgment, staple, of course. And then finally 2 Solemn Warning. Just got these in today. I'm not running Oppression or a 3rd right now. I might put in a 3rd because, they're just sexy. So, yeah, I run 42, or I'll just explain this. But, I mean, it's just really good right now. I mean, stop any summon during any time of the duel, or under any conditions. And, I mean, 2000, it's not really a lot at all. So, I mean, yeah, it's just really good. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, that's my deck. It has 42 cards. Ratio is like, I have 12 spells and traps, and I think I've got, let's see, 18 monsters. So yeah, technically 19 monsters and 11 spells because of Proving Ground. But yeah, that's the deck. I'm gonna see how it goes off at locals and regs if I end up going, and my odds are pretty high on that, so that's kind of nice for me. And I mean, I said I wasn't gonna go over the side deck, but I guess I can just go over some like staple side deck choices and stuff that I'm like kind of sliding right now that I kind of like. But I mean, some staple stuff is like, if you're not maining it, Thunder Kings, because good versus duality or whatever, and X Sabers and that kind of thing. Next is Starlight Road versus Blackwings and that kind of thing. Spirit Reaper, X Sabers again, Geminis, something like that. Snow Maneater, I like it versus mainly Geminis, maybe Blackwings, but right now it's a side card for Geminis. Then third chariot, of course. I mean, that's really the only main staple stuff. I'm not gonna really put anything else out there, but technically Snowman Eater is my personal tech. That I'll show to you guys, and yeah, so yeah, that's my deck. So yeah, remember to check out Sun Gadget, link somewhere. Yeah, so yeah, peace YouTube.